What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lord of the Rings 3rd Days playthrough. We're right where we left off, outside Snowbourne. We got the gate on the far right opened, which was kind of pointless, and I'm pretty sure you don't actually have to open. But we've done it, and obviously I wasted about 10 minutes, well, a good 10 minutes, I think, of the last video going back and forth between places, which I didn't need to. But we all make mistakes, so it's just mine happens to be on film. Anyway, let's get started. Is that all? Oh, it just took a while to pop the other two in. I thought that was an incredibly easy encounter, just one boss on his own. I say boss, leader, I suppose is the better term. Sorry, I've got a bad habit of doing that when I'm playing games and I'm not doing anything with the controller. I tend to rack my knuckles against it. I'll try and correct it when I'm filming because it can't be pleasant to hear. A bit of fury on that fucker on the right. I don't think we'll kill him. It was killing him before, but I think they've stepped up a bit since then. Arrows asleep. Hopefully that kills the orc and puts the other orc to sleep. So yeah, pretty sure it did. So we just got this fucker to worry about now. Oh, you nasty piece of work, you. Oh god. That was a bit close for comfort. I'm going to use Gift of the Gift of the Grey Haven, just to be on the safe side. Let's see here. We don't really need you much more, Elegist, for this round, so we'll swap you out. Filion Wrath, that seems like a good idea. Right, it's glitchable. I think that kills as well. Totally does. Have you had a go yet, Maureen? Oh, let's use Battle Haste. And we'll bring Handhood in. I've got nothing. Skip your turn and bring Handhood in with his crippling smash. Handhood smash. Nice, nice. So this isn't the only RPG I'm playing at the moment, guys. I'm quite the ways into a playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei 4 on the 3DS. It's a real shame that I haven't figured a way to record footage from the DS. I don't think there is one unless you literally take a camera and film the screens, which wouldn't be the best quality, and I'm pretty sure no one would want to see that, because I'd love to play through the game, but hey ho, it's quite fun. One of my, it's not really a spoiler, but one of my favourite little details is near the beginning, if you die twice, you get brought to the underworld, quote unquote, and I just find it fucking hilarious how the game just tells you, hey, you're having a bit of a hard time, buddy. Well, why don't you crank the difficulty down? Here you go, we've unlocked the easy setting for you. And it's like, oh, fucking thanks, you bastards. I don't see the point in playing on easy difficulty in an RPG, of all things. You know, keep it on normal. That's my opinion. I'm not going to begrudge you if you're the type of person who likes to play things a bit easier. Especially if you're relaxing, but it's an RPG, you're meant to be thinking, Saruman and Theoden, Gandalf will boast Edoras, but Grima already betrayed it. Ah, what a shit. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 1, there we go. Stats, who else? Hood. 1, 2. Anyway, it's my first playthrough of it, and I plan to do a couple of playthroughs for it, because I want to see all the endings. But on my first playthrough, I've managed to lock myself into the neutral ending, and it's quite entertaining so far. And if you've played that game and not gotten the neutral ending, I recommend trying for it. It's quite fun. I was very surprised when I got it because with all the answers I've been given, I strongly thought I was going to end up going down the chaos line because I sided with water quite a lot. And so yeah, I was determined to say that I'd fucked up the neutral path and I was going down chaos, but no, apparently not. Apparently I was more neutral. And at the moment I'm just doing a bunch of, I suppose they're not really side quests anymore, but they started life as side quests. I'm doing a bunch of side quests in order to finish the main quest and get the neutral ending and see the complete ending. So that's going to be fun when I finally do it. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comment section when I do beat it. If you want me to talk about it a bit while playing through one of my games, because I do struggle for things to say sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll keep you updated. Because chances are I probably won't finish it anytime soon. Because the side quests at this stage in the game are a right pain in the fucking arse, man. And I don't know if I'll finish. Well, I will finish them because I'm determined enough to try. But you know, they won't be finished anytime soon because they're quite time-consuming. Especially when it's me doing them, because you've seen me play Spyro, for fuck's sake. I overlook some of the most obvious things. I mean, I was stuck in a certain point in that game which I didn't even need to be stuck at. I just wanted to complete the quest because I thought, oh, I've got to complete this to move on. No, it was completely fucking optional. I wasted about 3 days worth of game time in game to fucking to complete a quest that didn't even need doing before I could progress. That's the type of person I am. Is if I can't see any way forward, I do a side quest and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get fucking past this, finish the game. Nope. You just unlocked bullshit. It's like, damn you, brain! Anyway, let's talk about another RPG that's pretty much completely unrelated to this one. I don't think it shares any mechanics other than random encounters. Well, not even random encounters in Shin Megami Tensei, so... By the way, if I'm saying that wrong, which is a good chance I am, please correct me, because I don't want to make more of a tit of myself than I already have. You know? No, I don't want to do strength. Why did I do that? I see it 2 away from a 0. I'm like, no, I must pump it. But it's useless for Idril. She's not a physical attacker, and she never will be in this playthrough. In fact, there's probably been a few parts. Well, there's been a lot of parts. There's been 13 videos up until now. I'm sure there's plenty of people in the comments section screaming, saying, make Idril attack sometimes. No, fuck you guys. She is a spellcaster. She will stay that way. That is the best use of her talents, is as a spellcaster. Both aggressive and healing. Or support, I suppose is the right word. She is the best support character in the game. And she can deal damage. What is not to like about Idril? Mind you, I suppose right now Hadwood's giving her a bit of a run for her money, because his utility spells are fucking lifesavers, man. Super lifesavers. Now I've got a Fury and middle guy. Thing. Oh, killed the bastard. That's great. Dunland Slash. Cool name. Because they're the wild men from Dunland, aren't they? So it makes sense. You know, I'm still amazed that she hasn't learned catch strength yet. Just so I can clarify things, I don't actually know how the C skill thing works. I don't know if that skill point gets added to the thief tree, or if you have to assign it in another menu somewhere. I really hope it's not the latter, because I have never found a way to, you know, actually assign those extra skill points. So I'm assuming it goes straight into thievery. So I hope I'm right on that count, because I really don't want to be wrong. For reasons. Well, for obvious reasons. Otherwise, I'm doing all this C skill bollocks, and I'm not getting any gain from it. So it's a pointless exercise if you have to assign them manually, because I don't know how. I'll check the thief skill tree after this battle, and I'm pretty sure that'll clear things up. No, it's not even worth doing. I had a momentary lapse of judgment now. I thought, should I use Fluid Strike? Nah, it's fucking worthless. Fucking worthless. Why would I do that? At least we got a level up from it. So, that was a random encounter, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Let's see here. Spirit. Let's do your dex. I don't want you missing attacks. Equip. I didn't get new equipment. Skills. Morwin. Thiefcraft. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going straight into it. I think I'll do Steel Health after Capture Strength, but no promises that I'll actually learn it. Should I save? It's only been 10 minutes. Fuck. Nah, fuck it. They'd probably put this here because there's a tough fight coming up. So I'll push you out and play on the safe side here. So how was your day? That's all I can think of to say when there's a fucking save point, man. There's you got to fill the silence with something. It takes like what did we establish? Like half a minute to do a save? Or 20 to 30 seconds, I think, is what it took. Resume game. And let's go. Nothing guarding that chest. Surprising. So there's going to be 2 handles here, I think. Sorry, 2 handles? 2 switches. What have we got here? It's only wild men and an orc. Elegant still put them all asleep, so... So is that what is causing the stun effects? No? Okay. I wonder what caused the stun effects. I really wasn't paying attention. There was probably someone probably used stun strike or stun shot or something along those lines, and I just wasn't paying attention. I was like, wait, why is someone stunned? What? I suppose we should take out the rabble first, even though he's the weakest of the lot. Counter attack, of course. Might notice. It's quite obvious that quite a few people get the counter attack. Sorry, quite a few enemies get the counter attack ability the further along the game you go. It just makes sense, really. It makes the enemies more of a threat. Not by a great deal, because it's never a ton of damage, but it's just extra damage, and it's better to avoid. But the only way you can avoid it is if you use attacks that specifically ignore counter attacks, which all the physical attackers learn an ability that can do that, except for Elagos. But I think it's bullshit that you can counter attack a bow shot. But that's just me. Let me know your opinion in the comment section, guys. Is it or is it not bullshit to be awarded a counter attack against an arrow? Unless it's an archer. In which case I'm willing to let it slide, but I don't think archers should be allowed to get the counter attack ability. Elagos can't learn it, so why should the enemies be allowed to? I'm pretty sure that they don't have counter shots anyway. The Golden Hall and Grima. Saruman's curse is lifted from Theoden and he is restored. So yeah, again, it's just letting us know the timeline of where we are in the movies. Yeah, that's it. It's just letting us know where we are in the movies. Fire, water, earth and air. Doesn't resist anything, gives me more dex and speed. Takes away dex and speed. Not a lot, surprisingly. And takes away 8 strength, but gives me spirit and constitution. Well, it's a no-brainer. It might not be as flashy as this one, but... Oh, it's even got less stars, man. But it gives me more defense, and it increases the stats that I'm using with him. So it's a real no-brainer, that one. It's like I said, buckles and earrings and brooches and all that accessory shit are the only things where you'll actually have to make a choice based on the stats they give you. Whereas armour, 9 times out of 10, the new shit you get is going to be better. Yes, I know I shouldn't switch Idriel out, but fuck it. There are exceptions to the rule, and this is one of them. But while they're no great threat, it's annoying to have like 3 attacks in a row be used against you. Let's bring in Idriel, and I think she'll be able to take out that banner bearer. Banner bearer, standard bearer. Should be able to. Yep. Because I think she leaves it on like a magic pixel of health when she uses just the attack, so... well, we'll be on the safe side and use a Fallen Wrath rather than the attack. I quite like Idriel being in the middle. I think it looks better. That's just me though. I'm being. I think it's aesthetically pleasing to have the healer in the middle of the group. And I know that must sound like complete and utter bollocks because it doesn't really do anything. But in my mind, it is better, and that's how my mind works. You know, you put the healer / mage in the middle of the group, and then they're more protected. Even though that doesn't apply here, that is what my brain is telling me. Anyway, let's bring Morin in. She can use Battle Haste, and that should give her experience. And then we'll use Level of Fury and take this bastard out. Boom, bitch! Idriel gets the last hit on quite a few enemies, I find. Mind you, her fucking spells are just great. I can talk about how great they are all day, but I mean, you guys have seen by now how vital Idril is to the group. I don't know if the game would be easier or harder or not if Idril doesn't join you when she does, but if she wasn't in the game at all, I think the game would be, I think, unbeatable. Not that it matters a great deal, because you know she is in the game and you get her as your second character. Is there a way to enlarge the map? There is. Right, I'm going to have to go there next, and oh god. There's still a couple more switches to do, as you can see by the circles on the map. Because that is the Great Hall where I'm aiming for. That is where the next switch is, and once I do the next switch, it means I can open up the last gate and get straight to the boss of the arena. Boss of the area, also known as Gleamer, who is a complete and utter pushover, but his bodyguards are a little bit threatening. So, yeah. His bodyguards are the... I'll tell you about the fight now. It's Gleamer and 2 Uruks, and the 2 Uruks are brand new. It's our first encounter with them. They're not too tough, but they are immune to sleep, and they deal various effects. I remember the most damaging being poison, but they might inflict new wounding as well. Please, no random. No random. Thank you very much. Anyway, this is the last gate lever to do, so let's get it over and done with so we can encounter the boss fight. And the boss fight shouldn't be too hard. I should be able to piss it, really. Morwen gets first attack. That is very useful. Thank you, Morwen. Mind you, I do think she is the fastest right now. I think Idril's second and Elegus is third. Going basically on the speed stat, but as we know by now, the speed stat isn't the 100% guaranteed to tell you who's going to attack first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I can keep going, but you get the meaning. Flaming Fury, and that should be enough for Idril to finish him off with 1 Loud Water Fury. It's taken me that long to realise that their attacks are both exactly the same, except one's fire, one's water. Even the name, Loud Water, Flaming. Huh. Man, do I feel dumb for only noticing that right now, this second. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. It certainly shows my audience how dim I can be. So, hope you had fun with that. Let's bring Berefor in, because I don't really care that much. If someone actually gets a physical attack or not, as long as they get their... Oh, shit, my train of thought just went... As long as they get their normal experience amount as opposed to half, then that's good enough for me. It doesn't matter too much that I'm not spamming the steal skill, because I will be stealing from Gleamer, the boss. I don't remember exactly... Oh, epic scene. Old stronghold. Saruman seeks the downfall of all men, including Berefor. Yeah, Saruman's a shit. So yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, my mind's gone blank, because... Oh well, it doesn't matter too much. I'm sure it wasn't anything important. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I remember. I'm going to steal from Gleamer, who is the only boss in the game which I know gives you good shit if you steal from him. He gives you some axes for Morwen, which I don't remember what they're called, but I remember them being gold, and I remember them being a lot better than what she starts with. Rohirrim Greaves. Sorry, Iron Greaves. I suppose iron's better than leather? Well, I mean, I suppose. Of course iron's better than leather. Mind you, you'd think she'd get more like, you know, everything would be some form of leather rather than iron, because she's quite... fuck, my train of thought's going everywhere. She's meant to be nimble and fast. That's her main rule, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for. Her main feature? Shit, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Swordcraft, Fear and Wrath. Let's get this fucker down before he can use damaging shield. That is super annoying and not the way I wanted it to go. He's probably going to counter as well. No. Thank the Maker for small mercies. I think this might do him in. Yes. I mean, this fucker still gets 2 attacks, but at least I get to avoid having the damaging shield bollocks occur. Why does he get 3 attacks? I swear it was only 2. What a bastard. Aim shot? Nah, fuck it, let's bring more in. She can do some stuff. Double cleave. That should deal some real damage. Nice. And also, because it's a mage type character, I'm pretty sure the mages don't ever get a counter. So, you don't have to worry about attacking them physically. Not that, you know... No bother. Let's bring in Hadhood. Not that it's much of a problem, the counter attacks, but if you can avoid them, why the fuck not, eh? Let's use Cleanse Shadow is what it's called. So he should get, sorry, Berefor should get next attack seeing as he woke up. No, well, that's bollocks then. Cleaving Wound, let's hope it hits. Totally does. And it killed it. Suck on that, biatch! When did Idril get moved? No, I know. I can't remember when, but... you're missing 20 health, Hadhood. I must heal you. I was just looking for an excuse to get Hadhood up, because I want to avoid getting hit in the last few seconds of a fight if I can. I mean, if you've got the option to avoid getting hit, why the fuck not take it? I know it doesn't do nothing, but I want Hadhood in my party. I want Eligust in my party at the beginning of the next round. You know, because... But I was asleep, man. Do I need to experiment any more than I already have? It makes the game super easy. Oh, she used to have a Royal Fury. I know you get barely any health, but no point in skipping a turn if I don't have to. Yeah! I think it's only Berefor and Hadhood who actually scream when they win. They're like, Rrrr! Actually, I think Eligos does as well. But Idril was a lot calmer about it. She's like, yeah, we won. I knew we would. Idril knows what the party has to offer, and Idril knows nothing can come close to beating us. You know? Especially when it's me behind the controller. Except for when my controller goes into the wrong hands and ends up controlling the forces of darkness and evil. In which case, this little group of heroes is fucked every single time. I'm getting cocky now. I still haven't recorded anything in evil mode. Oh, come on. But I will be soon, and it will go up as a bonus episode shortly. Because I'll split it into 2, because this will be the last level I do before starting evil mode at all. Let's see here. +1 strength. It's better than it was. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm doing evil mode as bonus episodes starting after I finish this level. I'll put the first levels up until this point in one bonus episode, and I'll put the ones up until the end of the game after this point in another bonus episode. I think that's a good way of doing it. If you think I should do it another way, please feel free to let me know in the comment section, because I will take heed if you give me useful advice. That gate won't open until we've killed Grima in cold blood, as is what he deserves. Even though we don't actually kill him because he's still in the movie after this point. But, you know, at least we rough him up a bit because he's a shit and deserves it. The Great Hall. Yep, some experience. I don't think there's any chests up here. There might be in the Great Hall. Can you hear that? That soft little bits in the background. I think that's Grima talking the black speech. I could be wrong though. Save game. I think that kicks us up to 40% complete. I think. Hopefully. Could be wrong. Maybe even more so. Actually, it's probably going to be 39, just to spite me. Yep, of course it is. Resume game. Anyway, let's take on the big bag boss that is Grima and his 2 bodyguards, who are more threatening than Grima is.
We're trapped once again.
But now the worm is here with us. Tell me, Grima, why do you betray your kind? Is it for wealth, power, subservience to Saruman?
That is a lie. Saruman the White has ever been our friend and ally.
His voice saps the will. He used it to gain entrance.
Yes, he obeys my will. You do not, Gondorian.
Fell sorcery works here, my friend.
Perhaps if I slay your servant, I shall find my freedom.
So yeah, in case you ain't clocked by now, Berefor is technically under the control of Saruman. But he can fight it for the most part, which is useful, because otherwise he won't be able to fight for us. As you may have noticed, Grima Wormtongue, another actor who didn't want to provide their voice to this game, so they've just straight up taken clips from the film and gone, yeah, fuck it. Grima can just repeat lines from the film. Is that going to be enough to kill it? No, we need more Lemon Pledge. Let's see here, I'm pretty sure I have the armor sucking shit. Reduces piercing, puts a group of enemies asleep, initiative, health, action points, double, steal, additional, blunt, removes melee. Removes a foe's armor entirely, Morgul Decay. We're going to use that on Grima. We're not actually going to attack Grima at this point, but later on it's going to make the fight go so much easier later on. So yeah, good times for everyone. I believe this causes wounding, if I remember rightly. That doesn't say. That boosts their strength, which is it's more of an inconvenience more than anything else. Oh, it was poison, in fact. Spirit powers, mountain shield. So at least this will protect us from any further damage. So fun times for all. Yeah, his bodyguards aren't tough, but they deal a lot more damage than Grima does, because Grima's all about immobilising people and sapping them of their ability points, which is a royal pain in the arse. But hey ho, diddly do. I really hope this works and hits him all 3 times, because it will kill if it does. And it doesn't even hit him once. You bastard, Berefor! It's totally because he works for Saruman. Every time he moves, misses an attack, it's because he works for Saruman. That is now my head logic. Head canon. And obviously Grima does this pain in the ass thing, which is take away all your ability points. Fucking hell, you can't hit for shit, Berefor. What is wrong with you? Well, at least let's get rid of one of them at least. I'm waiting for Idril's AP to get removed. So this is how he attacks, he attacks the whole party with Black Speech, which isn't that bad damage-wise, but it does hurt Berefor and Elagust a bit more than anyone else because they're weak to Shadow. Unless you've done something about it by now, which you might have been able to if you've done Evil Mode. I can't remember what all rewards were. So it might be beneficial, it might not really add anything. So let's bring Morin in. Thiefcraft, Steel Item. Might as well get it over and done with and get my good axe. Rohirrim Gold Mortis. I don't know what I said. Oh, you bastard. Grima. Item. Let's bring in Elagust. Item. Leaves of Lembas. It's going to have to be Leaves of Lembas. For Berefor's sake more than anyone else. I should have just used Lembas actually. It was only let's use Taunt Foe on Grima, because that way he won't be able to sap the AP from anyone other than Berefor. He'll still be able to attack the other people because his attack affects everyone, but you know, you can't have everything, so. Ah, Elagos still had the shield effect on. Let's use Aphelion Wrath. I really hope this hits this time. Great. Oh, that's why they were tough. They have very low spirit defense, but they have very high physical defense again across the board. So, yeah. Bit of a pain in the arse, but not a big deal. Because this should kill it. And it doesn't quite. Witchcraft, aim shot. This should take him out. Fingers crossed, anyway. Yeah, great. That'll do. Oh, he does have another way of attacking. So that stops me from using spells, but as long as it's not cast on Idril, it really doesn't matter. Let's bring in Morwen. Dual Axecraft, and she's out of AP because I'm a dumbass. Lambas. Nice. Good enough. Leadership. Oh, you're joking me, right? Swordcraft, Guardian Strike then. How much damage does that do with no armor? Hey, it's not that impressive actually. Saruman Shadow. Ability points, okay. Cleanse Shadow. Gift to Greyhaven. Because I thought I'd unlocked the cleansing ability for the whole party, and I forgot I'm still working towards that, so bad times for all. Thiefcraft, Capture Strength. Okay, doesn't really tell me how much is added, but hey ho. I'll use Battle Haste with her next. Weeping Blade, Swordcraft. Then Bass on myself, please. Thank you. Dual Axecraft, Battle Haste, and then I'll just dual cleave the shit out of Green Man. That should fuck him up. Spirit Powers, Loudwater Fury. I wonder how much damage this is going to do. Should do it fair enough. Alright, okay, he's the opposite of the guards. He's strong against spirit, but not too tough against physical attacks. Let's see how much this does with one capture strength on your opponent. Ah, you bastard. So, it bugs me a little bit that you can still absorb AP when no one's actually... let's change weapon. We want the gold mortising axe. Because I believe it does a shit ton more damage than the other one. So, great times. That is a trick I learned from the guide. That's the only thing I took away from that guide as a child, is that you steal from Green because he's got a badass weapon for Morwen. Hit, you fucker! Ugh. Lembas on myself. Cleanse Shadow on Hereford. Oh, okay. At least he's got AP now. Dual Axecraft, double cleave. Fucking hit this time, please. Ugh. Leadership, War Call. So, yeah, apparently all leadership skills except for War Call count as magic attacks. So, that's interesting to find out at least. Not going to kill it. It totally does. Except it's not really kill in this sense, because we all know Grima lives because he goes back to Helms Deep with his tail between his legs. He's a bit of a shit like that. He never dies. Actually, I don't think he died on screen anyway. Did he? I don't know. Elfstone of Pure Light. That's going to give someone else. The courtesy
of this hall has diminished of late. The worm lives. He crawls away.
His power here is broken.
So is much of Snowborn. But what survives is because of you.
Now kiss.
I owe you much. We cannot tarry here. We must reach the high road.
On the off chance you didn't know, that totally is going to happen later. So, great test to come. It is the doom of your party to grow or die in this fortress. Thank you. Let's see here. Ancient power is held in this fireplate. Less dex, but fuck it. Let's go for it. Pure light. Anyway, that's light crafting. It gives you Idril skill tree, is what it does. Morning axe. Yeah, you see, it's got so much more power, and you can totally miss that. So, yeah. She is getting that one, by the way, because she's going to be my healer. My other healer. So, let's see here. Let's take you out and give you Elfstone of Pure Light. Let's see here. Restoration. So, it should increase spirit a lot. Resistant to earth. What does this resist? Air and shadow. And this increases dex, constant spirit by marginal amount. Gives you more armor as well. I think I'd rather have the resistance to air and shadow. Dunedain Chainmail Halberg. Let me know how to pronounce that in the comment section, guys, because again, I've only seen that written down. Yep, that looks quite nice. Not that it matters too much, but Rohan Royal Guard Sword. I like it. I'll equip that. Steel membraces, of course it's better. Why would it not be? Stats, Morwin, speed. How 111 dex, and she keeps missing so often. Ugh. Speed, spirit. Because I like even numbers, guys. We've gone over this. Anyway, this is the last switch to let us out of Edoras. Or sorry, Snowborn. The whole place is called Edoras, but this is actually Snowborn in specific. Let's see here. It's only a couple of chests. I don't think there's anything grand in here, but, you know. Might as well get all the items while you can. There's no point in ignoring them when there's no cost to getting them. You've already fought the bad guy here to get to it. Aeodun. Okay. Let the cat out of the bag here. Aeodun will be our last party member. We're going to meet him very shortly. In fact, we'll meet him just as the video ends. So, yep. We don't want that. Had Hood. We're going to take out the cracked Elfstone of Water Protection and give you the polished Elfstone of Water Protection. Has anyone else got water protection? You have, so let's take out the cracked one and give you the polished one. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to save here because I don't think there's a save point outside the other gate. There might be. I'll skip it if there is because we've already saved. Mostly because I want everyone to have full health for the next fight, and the next fight will be the last boss of the area until we move on to the next level, which, if you haven't guessed by now, is Helms fucking Deep. And there's not much exploration to do, but there are an awful lot of battles, and they're kind of tricky near the end. Near the end they get tricky because stuff starts to get immune to sleep, and you haven't got so much control on who you fight. But the first couple will be quite easy and not much of a threat to us, especially now that we've got our winning combination. So, fun times. Is there a save point out here? No, there's not.
I hope this road proves safer than these villages.
No part of this land is safe while Saruman schemes in Orthanc.
True enough, Hadhood, true enough.
We must not delay. If my family took this trail, they are in great peril.
Let's see here. Aragorn's sacrifice. Even Aragorn, the future king, risked all upon this road. So, that's where we are. Aragorn's been separated from the rest of the Fellowship and is quote-unquote dead for the moment. So, in case you're wondering where we were. I really hope there's no fights in here.
This cave has long sheltered travelers when they camped in these mountains. Yes, Dunharrow and Helms Deep still harbor ancient treasures.
What remains there is meant for others, she-elf. It is not your affair.
Hold your hate, both of you.
I think this cutscene is just for Elagust's ranger skills to shine.
I know it from childhood. Mother said it kept the Lord of the Nazgul away. Father always laughed at that. I fear now I enter their tomb.
Or perhaps ours, lady. The wargs await us.
Okay, no, this isn't the boss fight I was thinking of, it's just regular wargs. So, I'm not going to bother putting this sleep, let's just go and get this over and done with as quick as possible. Because, you know, it's such a minor fight, they're not going to get much experience, so... See, look, they're fucking puffs. I apologise for that, by the way. I shouldn't have used that word, I should have thought a bit more carefully. See, you barely get anything for fucking beating the guys. Let's see here. It's not a big area, so I guess I'll go here and get the treasure chests, of which there are 3. I don't think they're guarded by anything, but the encounter meter's going up constantly, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but we've only got these wargs, which are little bitches. Ah, stand corrected. These aren't... Oh, these orcs aren't that threatening, they're just a pain in the arse at this point. You'll appreciate what I mean more once you see Helms Deep, because the enemies in there are just a cut above these guys, you know. They're not even comparable. These guys are ants compared to what we're fighting next level. In fact, the final boss of the stage isn't too threatening, but even he is a pushover compared to the regular enemies of the next stage. Why are you not hitting everyone? Oh my god, that is super fucking annoying. Had Hood. Axe craft. Crippling smash. Hopefully this hits, but it might miss. Didn't. Thank fuck. I suppose is the appropriate person to thank. That should kill it. Totally does. And Axe craft. Crippling smash. Let's use it on the guy on the end. There we go. And see here, Spirit Power, Elaborate Fury. Let's take out this guy. He's a good take him out. Elegost for better 4. Swordcraft, Guardian Strike. Let's use Affiliate Wrath. It should hit. Yeah, as long as you get the first attack in. Getting the first attack in is a good sign, let's be honest. You know, I think getting hit by an enemy should count as a turn. For experience calculating, you know. Dual Axecraft, Battle Haste. Let's give myself Lightcraft, Gift of Galadriel. And kill myself, because I was running low on health and we want to learn those skills, man. We want to learn those skills. Spirit Power, Gift of Galadriel, Bearer 4. Keep everyone topped up, because like I said, there will be a boss fight coming up. And like it'll be easy, but the more prepared we are going in, the less threatening it will be. You know? Yeah! Out more in Warcries 2. I love all the guys who Warcry. But I think it suits Idril to be all calm and collected and just be like, yep, I knew that was going to happen. There's no point in being overly dramatic. We kicked their asses, man. But everyone else is like, ugh, because everyone else we pick up is a seasoned warrior to a certain degree. Let's see, is that better or worse? It is worse. So, yeah, no point in equipping that. Hadhood, let's pump your health up. Hadhood's getting real tough now. I'm quite happy. Hopefully I can get through the rest of this tunnel without... No, it's not going to happen. I'm going to have at least one more encounter before we exit. Unfortunately. Ah! I thought I'd be able to squeak past, but no. I hate random encounters. In this game, anyway. I don't mind them so much in other games because that's the full gameplay experiences. That's all you fight is random encounters. In this one, random encounters and fixed encounters is kind of one or the other. I think is the way it should be done. I would love to know why the fuck it only ever hits. Sometimes it only hits 3 instead of the whole 4. Quite vexing. And I was sure that was going to kill him. Oh, that's annoying. At least Bearer 4's awake. Oh, why are you being a punk bitch? And see, this is why random encounters are annoying, because for some reason they get fucking 10 turns in a row. It's like, when did that even stack up? Why did it stack up like that? How? Hadhood. Flaming Fury, these fucks. I know for a fact it'll take him out, so I might as well go for a short fire. Why is I doing so much damage? I could have sworn Hadhood was quite good against Blunt. Warcall. That might have been a mistake. Unless Idril uses that Wrought Fury. Fuck. Yep, that was definitely a mistake. Because, well, at least Hadhood's got the health to take it, I suppose. Gift of the Grey Haven. Sorry, it's just Gift of Grey Haven. But I'm pretty sure Grey Haven is a place, so it should be Gift of the Grey Haven. You know? By the way, I don't know if you noticed earlier, just during this fight, I just sort of shut up for a bit because I was getting quite annoyed and I didn't want my anger to ruin the atmosphere. So, yeah. Craft, item, Kingswood. Might as well, because Idril's going to use Labyrinth Fury and finish this fucker off. So. Boom! And the only reason I'm not bothered about the health situation is because I saw a save point just before the random encounter. So, man, that experience pool is not worth it. It wasn't worth the experience. And not that it was my choice to do an encounter. Why did she turn around? That made no sense. Anyway, let's level these fuckers up. Speed and spirit. And dexterity. Let's just pump dexterity a bit. I think that was it actually. Any equipment, anyone? Nope. And skills. Potion hastening, arm use, double attack, war rally, crippling might, spirit of the north. Let's do spirit of the north. The north remembers Frey. Dwarven challenge. Yeah, fuck it, you can learn Dwarven challenge, I don't really care. You've got double attack for you. There we go. Let's save here. This video is going a bit longer than I normally do, but consider it a treat, guys, because I want to get to Helms Deep by the end of this video. And I know for a fact we've only got the boss to fight. And the boss doesn't make much sense, I'll be honest with you, because it's Shaku, who, if you don't recognise the name, it's the boss of the Wild Riders who got killed by... Sorry, who claimed to kill Aragorn. No, didn't claim to kill, he's the one who got interrogated at the end of the fight by Legolas and Gimli, and they went, no, you're a liar. And anyway, he died. You saw him die in that scene, and as we've seen the epic scene, Aragorn sacrifice, you know, telling us where we are in the point in the movie. So Shaku shouldn't be alive at this point, but hey, fuck logic. Anyway, here's our new party member, my personal favourite, Eowyn. Or Eowyn, depends how you want to say it. I say Eowyn, but... Oh, I was wrong. I was completely wrong. We don't fight Shaku straight away. We fight these two brothers first. And then we'll fight Shaku, who honestly isn't much tougher than these two fucks. Man, these guys are pushovers now. I remember at the beginning of the game that wargs were the only threat to you. You know, and even then they didn't really do too much damage, but you know, they were the only thing that could realistically take you down. And at this point, they're getting taken out in one attack. Look how little experience they give you, man. It's not even worth it. Anyway, here's Eowyn.
You are more than a warrior, my friend.
You know us, lady. I am of Rohan's royal guard. The outlying villagers have been warned, so I now journey to Helms Deep with you.
Fucking royal guard! The horse and the rider. The days have gone down in rest into shadow. I don't know what that one tells us. Anyway, let's boost Eowyn's stats, because he's got like... Whew, he's got a lot. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3... 1, 1, 1. Right, now everything's even. I'm going to pump 20 into spirit and 20 into strength. Actually, let's give him 95 in both. Let's see here. And I'll put the rest into constitution. There you go. New equipment. Iron pauldrons, which is that. Leather helm. Which looks goofy with the rest of his gear because it's quite clearly iron or higher. And we'll give him some elf stones. Armour enhancement and action enhancement. We'll get some new ones soon, so he won't be too far behind. Let's see here. Melee attack, strike 3 times, strike twice, strike 5 times. We'll do Wrath of Edoras. Channel defense, spirit droll. Decreases, no. Transfer some here into AP. We'll do channel spirit because that is so much more useful. I very doubt that he'll learn many skills under us because, you know, there's not a lot to go. Anyway, he's got all these skills already. He needs one more level for frenzy, and then you've got 40 levels to get absorb malice, which I'll tell you now we won't be getting. I have never gotten that. He's never increased to level 90. My party's never gotten that high. You know. Oh, hang on. Did I get equipment for someone else? I did for Berethor. Blade of Mordor. Nah, I'm good with what I had. Anyway, we'll treat it to a cutscene showing off that reminding us that Elagast was a ranger, and we'll also fight Shaku and move on to Helms Deep. Don't give us a random encounter. Don't be tight. Oh, you fuckers! Why? Why? Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because I'm not very happy at this. This random encounter shouldn't have happened at all. It's bullshit. Thankfully, I think I have an out. I do not have an out. Fuck. Let's use Warp. Charge! Might take it out. Never know. Might go Loud Water Fury. Oh, it's myself. Didn't know that would happen. So if one of your two party members is incapacitated, you Berefor takes an attack, which is useful to know, I suppose. I'm learning new things every day in this game. I'm glad it's happening on camera rather than just in my spare time, otherwise it'd be rather useless. 2 attacks in a trot. There was no way he had 2 attacks lined up, man. And now you're dead, bitch. Let's bring in Hadhood. He can use crippling something. Smash, crippling smash. Ugh. I don't know if it's just in my head, but for some reason every time they land an attack, I just hear the guys scream, going, as they swing their fucking blades down on the fuckers, you know? I'll just use Loud Water Fury, fuck it. No point in using Gift of Galadriel because there's a save point. See, I don't see the point in that. One, I have this extra little stretch, you know, that's all. It just seems, it's just wasting my time, you know? So Maureen got experience for that, but I'm pretty sure she didn't do anything. Huh. Oh well. Someone leveled up, didn't they? Yeah, it was Elagast. Strength and Dex, why not? He's only got weakness to Shadow now, which is quite nice to see. Anyway, this will be the last time I save this playthrough. This part. We're already like 20 minutes over the amount of time I'd like to have spent, but hey ho, I'm ambitious like that. I say ambitious, I'm kind like that, giving you an extra 20 minutes. Probably end up being a half hour by the end of this. Be an hour long episode. So I hope you enjoy it. Remember not so long ago when I said don't expect too many hour long episodes? I've been breaking that more and more. Anyway, let's watch Elagast be a ranger
Long have
and fight
Rohan's
Shaku.
horsemen served the Steward of Gondor.
Your people are a formidable force on an open field.
I am not of Rohan. My father served Denethor for many years. I once called Minas Tirith my home.
What happened here?
Spoiler alert, Maureen's family is dead. And it's
War
quite
riders
upsetting.
hit one of the refugee columns.
A man and a woman ran here. The woman fell. They huddled here until the end.
Mother. Father.
Come, my lovelies, we may feast again!
How come they got the guy who fucking voiced that one orc to give his voice to the game, but they couldn't get the guy who did Grima or the guy who did Eomer? I mean, it baffles me. And also this warg rider, Shaku, warg rider captain, is already dead. He shouldn't be here. Sorry, I know I already said earlier, but you know, it makes no sense. God damn it! Arrows asleep. Anyway, let's put down his little assistant. Obviously, Shaku's going to be immune because he's a boss, but you know, this fight is a piece of piss, honestly, especially compared to the Grima fight, because you've only got Shaku to worry about, and I mean, he can paralyse you, but it's not all that bad. He did not have 2 attacks on the trot lined up in the bar. It was 1. This game is straight up fucking cheating now. And it's annoying me. Ben Shadow. Elagust has done his job, so we'll swap him out anyway. Should we do Marwen? Yeah, let's use Dual Axecraft and give her Battle Haste, and then we'll swap her back out for someone else. Berefor can go for Hadhood. Who can use Mountain Shield? I mean, Sharky doesn't do much damage, but you might as well mitigate it while you can. Midriel, Spirit Power, Haste at the Elves, I suppose. On Hadhood. Speed him up a bit because he's not fastest, bless him. Mind you, he's a dwarf, so it makes sense. And also, I've not been pumping speed because we want him to be a tank. Tank mage? Mage tank. Sork tank. Sork tank. Tank sork. I don't know. I'm sure there's a word for it. And let's bring in our new guy, Eowyn. Ah, yes. My favourite character. Let's see here. Rupture Armour, Waterlord Skewer, in range and blow. Let's use Rupture Armour. Nice. Spirit Powers, Loud Water Fury. See, look, he's a fucking chump, man. He did less, just under 2,000 damage, and he's already a quarter of health gone. Unbelievable. How did this guy get to be a boss in the game, man? Especially seeing as he is dead. You know, there are other people to choose from. Let's see here. Let's use Aphelion Wrath. If it hits, I reckon it'll kill him. Ah, man, not quite. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Drain health. I don't know if I'm going to focus more on spirit or physical with Eowyn, because Eowyn is the only guy who is literally good at both. He's good at, he's not great at both, but he's good at both. He's viable as both, and he's the only guy who I will be mix and matching skills with offensively. You know, channel health to Berefor. And also, that's a super good skill because you can channel your health to other party members, and their very next attack you can get it back again by using drain health. And I think that's killed him. No, not quite. So who's getting the next attack? Oh no! Okay, so you don't see him die, he just runs away. So I guess this must be before the Warg ambush. But at the same time, fuck it. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain it. If the game can't explain it well enough, I'm not going to try and save it. Anyway, I love Eowyn's wind pose. He just spins his spear around like 6 fucking times while using a mighty war cry. That's how a man celebrates. Man of Rohan, anyway. Man of Gondor just throws his sword in there and goes, "Aah!" A man of the Dwarven Kingdom thumps his chest a couple of times and lets out a mighty war cry.
We are almost to sanctuary. This dwarf longs for the feel of solid rock underfoot, the smell of fresh meat on the fire, and a stiff drink.
Well, my friend, it has been a long road. But perhaps here, we shall realize what you have sought.
My people have long thought this the stronghold of Rohan. Now I am not so sure.
We have no choice. This is where we make our stand.
When did you get horses?
I will welcome death here, and I shall return the favor, manyfold.
The gates have closed! What is your business here? This is the business of the king. I shall allow it! Open the gates!
You know the watchwords. You are of his court.
Well, yeah, he's a royal guard, man. Nothing better than a royal guard, especially when they're on your side. Quest journal updated. So, let's see here. Where's the save point? It is in the stables, I know that. Anyway, from here on out, I'm going to have Eowyn for this level. That's my main guy. I'll probably have him for the next level 2 before swapping him out for another guy. Because I'm biased. I love Eowyn. He's my favourite. I've already said. Hang on, there's a prompt there. Oh, yeah, you can talk to the town people here. We lost several of our friends upon the road. Yeah, nothing's really too interesting or vital to the story, so you don't have to talk to every Tom, Dick and Harry you go past. Let's see what's in here. Boiled leather jerkin, drops of healing. So let's level up and equip our new stuff, and then we'll call it a day, yeah guys? Let's see here, and more in as well. Strength. Let's just pump strength, fuck it. I don't... now I've got Aoden, Morin will definitely be overlooked. So, you know. Let's see here. How does that give you more armour? I mean, look. How? Whatever. Oh, fuck it. I'm not going to bother arguing. It's an argument that no one will ever win, so that looks so much cooler. Thank you for giving it to me, video game. Let's see here. Aomer's House. So this is one of Aomer's personal guard's swords then, I'm assuming. 4 damage per level. It takes away spirit and strength, but gives me speed and dex, so... fuck it, why not? I also like straight swords more than curved swords, I'm not quite sure why. These are undergreaves, aren't they? You can't even see them, man. So... not that that's important, so... no one learned any new skills, so it's not a bother. So let's save. Actually, no, I won't save on camera because that's pointless. This is enough for today, I think. So, hope you enjoyed this part, and we'll see you again next time where we'll be defending Helms Deep alongside the Fellowship. So, have a good day, guys.